Greetings and salutations, and we're back with Hearthstone, but with a twist this time. To show just how pernicious the older cards are, pre-rotational cards, by the way, I'm going to do a thing where I'm going to play games of Hearthstone until I see a card from something that is going to rotate out, which means Perils in Paradise, through the Great Dark Beyond, and Whizbangs Workshop. If I see anything from those three sets, core does not count. If I see anything from those three sets, I will automatically concede. My goal is to make it to turn 4, though I doubt I will, because everybody and their grandma is playing pre-rotational cards, and this is more so about the power creep and what they're trying to do with it. And the solution to me is rotating every time. Now, they say only core in the last 2 years this cards can be used. It should be only core in the last year. So when they bring out a new set, so when they brought out, say, the Into the Emerald Dream, they should have rotated out Whizbang's Workshop, which was the first of the 3. Then when they brought out Ungoro, they should have rotated out, well, not Ungoro, but the mini set of Ungoro. When they bring out the mini set of Ungoro, they should have rotated out Perils in Paradise. And then when they brought out the mini set for in the Timeways, across the Timeways, which we have, they should have rotated out the final one, which is the Great Dark Beyond. Reason being, you'll see. I bet I don't make it to turn 4. And if I do, I will be pleasantly surprised. Most rogues are running prep and into dubious purchase, which is from Perils. We'll see. Everything in my deck is of the latest expansions. Everything is from Emerald Dream and beyond. The Emerald Dream Imbue package, the quest from Ungoro, all my decks do that. And there's a reason I do that. See, that's a new card too. And the reason I do that is simple. I like embracing the new stuff before rotation, because whereas the rest of the meta is going to struggle to find what they need to slot in, I've already been playing with those cards. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Nice. Well, that's just going to be me using it. I'm not going to use it for anything else. All right, reasonable. That's a Emerald Dream card. And people said this card is junk, by the way. They said Voodoo Totem is absolute trash. Yeah, that was stated. Wait, is he going to play one from an older expansion? We'll see. Nope. Still there. Yeah. See, that's what I love about this card right here, is it just generates value. And yes, it's generating cards from older expansions, but that doesn't matter because those aren't in my deck originally. I've made it to turn 4, but will I make it past turn 4? We'll see. Keeping the timelines clean. Okay, yep, we're still there. We're good. I'm shocked. I like this guy. Let's see what we generate here. Well, that doesn't help, but we'll do it anyway. That's a cool spell. I had to do damage to a minion. So far, this guy's played everything new. That's still new. Wow. of all the 2 mana out of the 2 cost cards you got, that was the one? Yikes. Yeah, that's also a good one too. Those are all fine. I can't drink deep of the cup of haterade there. But wait. Do it. Play a card. You know you wanna. I'm currently impressed with this guy. That's core. That's allowable. Like I said, I am very currently impressed right now because this person could have easily played stuff from Perils in Paradise or anything else and just ruined it. Thing is how am I gonna go about doing this? Well, that's a guaranteed play right now.
The light dims, but we fight.
Okay. Conjuring spells out of nowhere. This thing does so much work. I mean, yeah, there's tons of spells I haven't played yet, but I can, and that's the thing. I can't complain. This guy's been staying with new concurrent stuff, and I gotta hand it to him. I'm very impressed. Sure. Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? Gonna generate another shadow card in my hand, and now my hand's full. He's gonna double trade. He's gonna kill that, though. I can almost guarantee he's gonna kill that. 4 holy spells. There's 1, there's 2. Unless he plays a modern card. He's almost assuredly to either double trade here or kill the totem. Because that totem's been a problem. He's debating. Okay, now he's going to kill that and the totem. Yep. I figured as much.
Find me in the dream.
The torture card off the top. No big deal there. Blammo. And then I could play this next turn, get a whole bunch of shadows, play this, and get board clear. But mind you, that totem is garbage. Play me an older card. Play me an older card. Ursal. But she's not an older card, it's... Oh, he's still sticking with it. I gotta hand it to him. I might just rip the corpse explosion this turn. Yep. Nope. So we'll drop the Ancient of Yore, and we'll discover a spell in our deck, and we'll grab... Yeah, we'll grab that. Death Rattle summon a 7-cost minion. Yeah, we're gonna grab that. Why not? Sure. See what I can conjure up here. I like it. Whacked his own stuff with a random 2-cost. Yikes. He still hasn't played any old cards, and I mean, I'm flabbergasted, quite honestly. Even that's a new card. He's gonna play Geltman. He's gonna hate that because I'm gonna just hit him with a cease to exist. Rip. Sure. Just generate priest, apparently. It's control priest. I mean, I named it control priest for a reason. If he hadn't gotten that 2-cost Doomsayer, it would have been a bigger problem. That's still an old card. I mean, and that's core. I am honestly like blown away that this person has not played anything old. That's core. Wow, random 9-cost dragon. Gonna shuffle a whole bunch of stuff into my deck. Interesting. Really don't want that to happen. So let's see. 3 out of 4 holy spells, so we'll go like this. That combines that with that. Sure.
Bring guidance.
Now he's got to make all the trades. Still waiting on an old card. It's gonna suck if it gets this far and he plays an old card and ruins it. Ruins the win. Because, I mean, I don't see where he's going to get the win. You just get a whole bunch of corpses, play Corpse Explosion, and as soon as I get, what's her name? That's core. As soon as I get, Endbringer Umbra, it's pretty much over. Because then it's 5 damage times 4. That's not going to come back with rebirths. That's a plus. With taunt. Wasn't going to come back with taunt. Wow. Alright, repeat after me. Well. Let's see here. Blammo! And then we're just going to do this. I'll keep him. Doesn't really matter. I think there's only like... As I say, there's only 2 9-cost dragons, which is the Wind Fury and the Sleepy Drake. Endbringer Umbra off the top rope. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help you. I could just hit this with Poisonous, and he's gonna swing there. He's gonna kill one of these two. He might kill off one of these two instead. It's hard telling. Oh, wait, that was a Great Dark Beyond card.
You have best.
And he didn't generate it either. Yeah. I'm surprised it lasted that long, and it sucks that it took that long. If he had played it earlier, I could have conceded earlier. I was like, wait, Starlight Drake and Spellburst. I was like, I know that's there. Oh, this is not going to take long either.
Let the hunt begin.
A lot of people want to give that card crap. It's really good. 4 all time's a real good card. It's a great curve, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. But he's going to play, like, probably Patchwork Pals on too. I was so used to that guy not playing any of the cards that I just fell into a lull, and then all of a sudden he drops a Great Dark Beyond card, and it's like, shame. That's core. Unless it's one from Great Dark Beyond that I'm not aware of, that's a core card. It's probably Explosive Trap though. Nope, it's a Whizbangs card. It counts. See what I mean? Didn't even last past turn 2. You wait. That Paladin was an outlier, I tell you. Earlier today, I went into like turn 15 or 16 in a game and lost to Marin the Manager. Summoning Incendius. Yeah. Yep. And that's the problem.
Light makes right. I will protect the Alliance.
Like, the whole game has become old cards. And it's like, nobody's playing with the new stuff. Nobody wants to play with the new stuff. Because all the old stuff has more power creep. This is why I never get out of, like, silver anymore. Okay, so he hasn't played one yet. Yeah, you'll notice I'm silver 2. Which means I could have gone and pushed to gold and then tried this, but I said no, you know what? That's a Whizbangs.
You have best.
Not even turn 2. 2 games in a row. Yeah. They are literally like bugs that have infested everything, every aspect of this game.
You asked for it. The moon give me strength.
I really do love that card. That card is so good.
I cannot do it.
Oh, shut up, Tyrande. Oh, I don't love it that much. I don't need to play 2 of them. One of them's enough. And it generated me so much value. Discover Mage. Either that or Protoss Mage. Protoss Mage. Because nobody plays Imbue Mage anymore. And if they do play Imbue Mage, it's like Imbue Protoss Mage. That's core. Now I have to watch to see what card he generated. Because if he got an older card off of this, then that doesn't count because he discovered it. Yeah, he's playing Imbue Mage, which means there's Protoss in there. That's what he got off Primordial Glyph, so I can't count that. Should I? Should I? Should I? Yeah. Interesting. Give it a character Divine Shield, give minions in your hand 2 health. Sounds good, we'll do that. Ooh, 2 Shadow Word Ruins? Really? You're just gonna go face? Okay. Bold move. I wouldn't.
I see the beauty in
Yep, there it is.
is finished.
Not even turn 4. They're everywhere. I told you. And it's because of how powerful that they are. And that's not the reason I'm avoiding them. I avoid them because I want to try the new cards. Because I've been a long believer of why print new things if no one's going to use them. If the old stuff is that much better, why even make new stuff, right? It makes no sense. And they say, oh well, you'll use the new stuff just in the future. No, how about we use it now? That's kind of the reason, isn't it? So that's the reason I have, is like, that's what we should do. This is why I'm making this video. And people are like, well, they want to play the meta. Okay, that's great. And then when the meta shifts, all it takes is one person to come up with a meta deck, and then everybody copies it. And that's the other problem with every single game that exists. Doesn't matter which it is. Could be a card game, could be any game at all ever, that it just breathes life into something, right? The very moment that a meta comes out, everybody jumps on it. Just bandwagon it. And it kills the game. Nobody wants to constantly play against the same crap again and again. Give a character Divine Shield. Well, I mean, I could technically give myself Divine Shield, but no. See, that card's amazing. For 1 mana, give a character Divine Shield. It's gross. The fact that you can give it to yourself. And then I draw 2 of them. Here, you can have heal too. What do you think? Dragon Priest? Protoss Priest? That's Perils in Paradise.
You have best.
Yep. But mind you, everybody on the forums will tell you that it's not that bad. You just have to play around it, or you have to play this, or you have to play that. Or why don't you just use the cards as well? It's like, again, it's not proving the point. Like, the people on the forums don't understand it, because they look at it through a lens this wide, right? They're like, oh, just use the same cards. Well, that's great if I want to just queue into mirror matches and be bored to death. Well, who wants to do that? Imagine if you played chess competitively, and your opponent mirrored your move all the time. And that's a Whizbangs.
You have best.
Not even turn 1. I'm pretty sure you got the picture by now. I mean, I just tanked, you know, what, 2 whole stages off my rating. Not that it matters. I mean, it wasn't like I was going to make it to Diamond anyway. Because I refuse to play meta. Absolutely flat refuse. Like, you have other people... You take a look at almost any one of my collections. The Control Priest, which you know, nothing in here is older. Bob the Bartender's core. Well, he's event. It just says event. So, I'm guessing he's core. So, we're just going to run off that. That's core. New. New. That's new. Core. New. They're all new. And core. There's the priest one. We go to the hunter. Jeweled Macaw. Which is core. New. New. It's a quest. New. New. That was core. New. 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 That's from Across the Timeways. New. 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 And there you go. All those are new. I'm trying to get the trees to work. Core. New. New. See? It's not, I consciously look at the spells I'm picking. I consciously look at the cards I'm picking. Because to me, it's like you need to do something different. You need to embrace the new stuff and learn how to use it before other people do. And so I do. I desperately try to get ahead of it. Simply because I don't want to be the person that's, 4 expansions behind twiddling my thumbs, right? Pretty sure this one has all new cards too. Yep. I even made a no minion Demon Hunter deck with all new cards. And core, of course. You can't avoid using core cards. A lot of core cards like Fell Beam, I-Beam being core is just crazy. But they're all new, and they're all core. It's ridiculous. Like, that's an event card. So effectively core. Because I don't know if they're going to remove them in the rotation or not. I don't know what the ruling is on those. But it's the same with legitimately every deck. Cursed Catacombs. This one I haven't changed in a while, so this one might actually have an older card. Nope, that's from Ungoro. That's Ungoro. Nope, they're all from Ungoro. They're all from Ungoro and newer. Nature Shaman is all newer stuff too. Except for Dirty Red, he's core. It's not all newer. Oh, get rid of that. I'm shocked. I'm shocked I left that in here. Thought for sure I'd gotten rid of them all. Lightning Storm. Farseer Wool. Oh, but now I have what's his name. I could just slot him in here. Duh. Oh, he takes up 3 slots. Okay. Well, we don't really need the Dirty Rat. We don't really need... Don't really need 2 Lightning Storms. There we go. I didn't know I left a pop-up book in there. Thought for sure I had gone through it. Shows how long ago I played it. And yes, I put in End Time Murazan too. It's also the reason I put in the Brewmaster. Elemental Shaman, Core, Ungoro, Core, Ungoro, Ungoro. Yeah, Elemental Shaman's good time. If you haven't played it, play it. It's fun. Pretty sure this one's Imbue and Aura. Notice how I don't have cardboard cardboard golem in here. And if they make cardboard golem core, they need to have their head examined. Because... Is he a 3 cost? 3 cost 4/4 or something like that? I don't even know if I have him. 3 cost 3/3. Yeah, from Whizbangs. If that ends up being core, they need to have their head examined. They need to get rid of that. Anyway, all but one of my decks, and when I saw it, I immediately took it out because I hadn't played it in ages, which was Nature Shaman. All but one of my decks literally had no new cards, or no old cards. They were all new cards. And then I quickly fixed the Nature Shaman. But you see what I mean? That's how pernicious it's gotten in this game. It's gotten terrible. Now, do I still love the game? Absolutely. I still love the game no matter what. No matter what they do, I'm always going to love the game. Because it's got the perfect pacing. Like, Magic the Gathering's gotten too fast with Mono Red being aggro, and there's a couple other aggro decks too. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is way too aggressive. So, this is quite literally the perfect paced card game. The monetization isn't bad, because I've already done videos on that. And you can earn, as you can see here, I still have 3,700 gold left. And this is after I bought the mini set. So anybody can earn their way up through. It's easy enough to do. I just don't want to see this game die off because of foolish maneuvers, like people not rotating cards early. And they need to. Like, you know how many times Ceaseless Expanse has cost me a game? Countless. You know how many times I've lost the wrong minion to Dubious Purchase? Countless. Dubious Purchase should not be a 4-mana, draw 3, and destroy a card. It should be 4 mana, maybe draw a card, destroy a card with a combo. Or destroy a card and then draw cards with a combo. Either way. I think it's just the power creep was way too high. And I'm glad they're dialing it back in the next season, hopefully. And I say that because they said they were going to dial it back with this one. And then they had to nerf the StarCraft expansion. First thing they nerfed was Zerg. Then they nerfed Terran. And then they nerfed Protoss. And yet they're still very strong. And it's like you didn't nerf it enough, or you just made the new cards to be lackluster by comparison. I personally like the newer cards. I think they have more utility. I think they offer more variety to the game, such as the silence and destroy a minion from a priest. The fact that the priest now has a 4 attack and less control option, as well as a 5 attack or more control option. Because 6 mana for a light bomb is not working anymore, considering things don't have equivocal stats. If you look, there's a lot of stuff out there that's like a 2/6, or a 3/6, or a 3/4. Light bomb doesn't kill that. And if it's got a higher attack stat, it's like, okay, yeah, light bomb kills that, but if you're 6 mana, it's a bit of an expensive board clear. Priests used to be the control option, and now they've gotten more control options, so it's kind of getting back to being where it should be, which is good. I like talking class-wise, I think Shaman's in a good position. Elemental Shaman's really good. Nature Shaman's good. Mid-range Shaman is going to be completely eviscerated on rotation, and I can't wait for that. I may even get, like, sparkling apple cider or something, and just pop a cork when they rotate the cards, because I'm sick and tired of seeing mid-range Shaman be like, Shutter Block on 6, into this thing on 7, into you already lost the game, ha 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 ha, because Hagatha exists. I had a signature Hagatha. I think I had. I had it at one time. I may have already disenchanted it. I used to have Farseer Nabundo too. Was Hagatha 4? Yep. I used to have her signature. And I got rid of it. I got rid of it, and I got rid of Farseer Nabundo. Mostly because I didn't want them anymore. I'm tired of seeing these older cards. Like Battlecry draw two spells that cost 5 or more, and inevitably they draw either... I've seen him draw Meteor Storm before, but they either draw Wish Upon a Star or Nebula. Now, the problem there is, when they draw Wish Upon a Star, you can no longer Light Bomb and clear. Or when they draw Nebula, it's 2 8-cost minions with Taunt and Elusive, and then it's just pain. Because when they do that, they Shutter Block it out, and it ends up being 6 minions with Elusive. 8-cost minions, which means they can technically, if they high roll enough, get 6 Ragnaros. Then they just end their turn and you're dead. But I digress. I like this. I like the way I like the game how it is. But I want to see a lot of these cards removed sooner rather than later. And I think, and I'm not the only one calling for it either. Like, if you go to the forums and you read them, you will see multiple people saying, hey, can we get a rotation early? And people say, well, why would you want a rotation early? It's not that bad. It's like Gen and Baku. See if I can find them. They're gonna be under Wild because they haven't been around for a long time. Wow, they don't have it. I used to have it. Gen Greymane. Start of your game, if your deck has only even cost cards, your starting hero power costs 1, which doesn't really work for Demon Hunter, but so powerful it got rotated early. Literally warped the entire game around it. And then you had Baku the Moon Eater. If your deck has only odd cost cards, upgrade your hero power, and you can see here what it becomes. 2/1 Ghoul, 2 attack, so on and so forth, 3 damage, Fire Blast does 2, Silver Hand gets 2 recruits, heal for 4, summon a totem of your choice. Not that you had Shaman using Baku much. You didn't really have odd Shaman. This was just draw a card and Warrior. They warped the game around them so much that they rotated him early. That's how sad that is. Like, imagine that. Imagine playing a game for so long that even the devs go, we don't know how to balance it, we're just gonna get rid of them because the entire meta is Gen and Baku. The entire meta now is Great Dark Beyond and Protoss cards. But those are fine, apparently. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. The first game I thought I was going to actually make it through an entire game without seeing a card from the first 3 expansions. I was wrong, but I thought I was going to make it through. And then after that, it just shows how people are just like, yep, those cards have so much value for so cheap, we're going to play them. But anyway, I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.